How's it going, everyone? Brandon from the Manga Guys here to review One Punch Man episode 11, The Dominator of the Universe, Lord Boros. Oh my god, this guy. Yo. This happens to be the second to last episode of the season, which is, sucks. It's very sad, but I'm also happy because the manga isn't that far ahead, so if they kept making episodes, they'd have to slow them down like One Piece or add a million fillers like Naruto, so I'm kind of happy this is like a 12 episode thing. But since it's like the second to last episode, they start showing all the characters we've already seen. They showed the gorilla guy and the guy from the House of Evolution. They show Hammerhead, my favorite, and Sonic Speed of Sound, Sonic. He's polishing his weapons and he's gonna come to fight. You could tell by his evil smile. He's ready to throw down with some aliens. We then go and see all the S-class heroes that were fighting that regenerative alien guy. His name turns out to be Melzargard. And the guy who is Atomic Samurai Disciple, I think his name is EI, the one who got his arm taken off, he's like, come on guys, let's go back, let's figure out a way to beat him, we'll use heat or something. They're like, sorry, this is all I know how to do. And they're all just like, they're fighting him and they're doing well, but he's just regenerating and they're just wasting their energy. They're all too prideful to stop what they're doing and think of a better strategy. So I feel like a lot of S-class heroes have that pride, and that's going to be a lot of their downfall, I'm calling it right now. Now this guy Melzargard is taking all these S-class heroes on. Like, he is regenerating himself, but he's not like a scrub. He's kind of holding his own. These aliens, even though they get kind of fodderized, they're really fucking tough. Like, later on in this episode, they do some amazing shit. Like, these aliens are no joke. They're just not as powerful as some of the heroes. No one's as powerful as Saitama, but they're not like scrubs. They're just, everyone else is really powerful. So Metal Bat finds the weakness to Melzargard. He sees that to regenerate, they have this little tiny marble that all the body parts come back to. So he grabs it, crushes it, and then there's one for each of the heads the guys has. Now Metal Bat, I can't help it. He reminds me of Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho and Knuckle from Hunter x Hunter. It's just the pompadour, the school delinquent look. Every character who has that type of look to them is pretty much has the same personality. It's like a badass, tough guy who acts tough, but has a sweet side. Like, he looks tough and he's acting like a school delinquent, but he said in the previous episode he missed his sister's piano recital to be at the meeting. So I don't know what that is with anime. Just all delinquent school-looking people are tough on the outside, but like softies on the inside. We then get some more shots of Saitama and the ship. And apparently the guy he beat last week with the acid breath was one of their best fighters. Who cares? But the guy who's in charge of the control room, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce its name. It's right there for you. You guys can try yourself. He's talking to Saitama on the intercom, and he goes, "Please leave now." He goes, and then Saitama says, "Even if I could leave, where would I go?" He goes, "Oh, I'll direct you out of here." So he says, "Go right." And Saitama makes this devious face, and he goes, "I'll go left then." And he leads him right to the control room. I love Saitama. He is an awesome character. But he gets into the control room, and the guy, the head of the control room, the alien guy, he's a psychic. And oh my god, we saw him a couple times before, but in this scene, he looks scary and badass as fuck. Just look at that. That's terrifying as hell. I don't know why, but aliens are scary as fuck. Like in horror movies and stuff. Monsters, not scary. Demons, spirits aren't scary. Alien horror movies are the scariest because aliens are real. You can't deny that aliens are real. So I don't know why, but this guy, when Saitama came in the room and looked like that, that was oh shit, this guy means business. And he does, because he's the supreme psychic being in the universe. And this is where it gets crazy. He starts throwing rubble at him, doesn't do anything, so he starts using gravity. He says he creates gravity as strong as the gravity in a black hole. A black hole. And Saitama, the black hole, where even the gravity is so strong that light gets pulled and sucked inside. Saitama doesn't budge. He's standing up. What the fuck? These aliens are strong as hell, and Saitama is over here not being moved by a black hole. He might be the strongest character in anime. I know there's characters who are gods and can create anything they want, but this dude is no joke. He withstands the might of a black hole takes a piece of rubble, throws it back at his face like it's nothing, splits his head down the middle. It was just, no one in this show is going to be on the same level as Saitama. Not the S-Class 1 guy, not, what's his name, Silver Fang's disciple who went bad. No one's going to be as strong as Saitama. If there is, it's going to be the end of the universe. Some crazy shit's going to happen. After that, we see Child Emperor and Genos, and Child Emperor is using some kind of technology to figure out that they're going to fire some kind of big weapon or bullets at the town. So Child Emperor strikes me as not a physical type of hero. He seems like maybe Metal Knight, where he's a genius because he has this like sophisticated looking technology coming out of his backpack, and maybe he doesn't fight himself. Maybe he has like robots or some kind of assistant that fights for him, because I'm pretty sure Metal Knight isn't strong himself. He just has all the supreme technology. But maybe Child Emperor is different. That's just a guess on my part. Then the monsters fire the ammunition at the town, and the S-Class heroes like Bon, Metal Bat, Atomic Samurai, and Puri Puri, they all seem like they're fucked. They're just looking up and like, oh shit, oh well. And then Tatsumaki, bam, stops the bullets, throws them back at them. Now, they said this other alien guy was the strongest psychic in the universe, and she seems pretty impressive. I would like to see a battle between those two. That would be awesome. I don't think she would win. I think the other alien guy would win because he had the force of a black hole with his gravity. And I don't know why, I just think these aliens are super fucking powerful, but just Saitama just shuts everyone down. It's insane. But anyway, Tatsumaki throws the bullets back, and apparently she's 28 years old. Like, what the fuck? She looks like she's 12. She's 28? I don't know. It's a weird, it's crazy. But she throws him back, and then we get a little cameo of Moomin Rider. He rescues one guy. It's nice. He's like a hero who doesn't fear anything. Like, a whole city was destroyed by this giant battleship, and he's just there, riding his little bike, saving people. He's doing what he can do. That's important, and that's what really matters, and that's what makes him probably one of the least selfish people in this show, because all the S-Class heroes, besides maybe like Genos and Saitama, and maybe Bon, they're all probably super selfish. Also want to say that Lightning Max and that other A-Class hero that was fighting the Sea King's men, they're there too, so they're also non-selfish heroes, which is good to see more of those. But then it cuts back to the battle with Puri Prisoner and the other guys and Melzargard, and they're soundly defeating him. They're taking the little marbles and crushing them, but then Bon gets punched. They're not punched, he gets like whipped, and he goes flying through a bunch of debris and just smacks against this rock. Now everyone says, oh, he's defeated, but did anyone actually think that he died from that? Like, I don't know if they were trying to make us feel like that, but that was just a lame attempt. Like, that one little swipe of a tentacle could destroy Bon, the Silver Fang rank 3 of S-Class. Like, that's not that. If you believe that, like, seriously, really, boy? Also, we get a shot of Atomic Samurai, Metal Bat, and Puri Prisoner just stand there, and he's still naked. Like, how much money does he spend on clothes? Because if every time he does his angel transformation, his clothes just get destroyed. Like, this guy probably spends so much on his wardrobe. It's hilarious. Then we get to the good part. Saitama's running towards Boros' room, punches it, nothing, the wall comes down. Then Boros introduces himself to him, says he's the leader of a pirate group, Dark Matter, so these aliens are apparently pirates. And he tells Saitama his story about how he went through the universe, he was the strongest guy, and he eventually got bored because there was no one to fight him. Then a seer told him that someone on Earth would be very strong and powerful, and it took him 20 years to get to Earth, and here he is just to fight Saitama. Like, that guy, he went through some stuff to get here. And Saitama introduces himself, and he goes, I'm a hero for fun. I'm a professional hero. So now he officially changed his catchphrase, and I like that they addressed that. It was very good. He also says that he senses no limit to Saitama's energy, and that he's the planet's finest warrior. So this might confirm that he's the strongest physically on Earth. I think that was obvious. Like, there might be someone who can out-tactic him or something, or trick him and win him in a fight. But Saitama is the strongest physically on Earth, and there is no limit to his power. He can do anything. And you know what? That doesn't surprise me from what we've seen. I believe that full-heartedly. Boros tells Saitama why he came to Earth, and Saitama just goes, psh. He doesn't even punch him, he just kind of like flicks his wrist out like this, boom, and he goes flying back. He goes, "You're stupid. You can't just go destroying planets just because you want someone to fight." But this guy, he gets blown back, obviously, because it's Saitama. But then he gets up. He wasn't defeated in one punch. He was not defeated. Given he had armor on, and this punch destroyed his armor that apparently was holding his power back. So that feels like a nod to Yu Yu Hakusho with the guy Bui. If you remember in the Dark Tournament, Bui had this huge set of armor, and everyone was afraid of him. And it turns out when he took the armor off, he became more powerful. The armor was to protect people around him because his aura was so strong. So this kind of feels like that. Now that this guy's armor came off, he's ready to fight, and he took a punch from Saitama. I'm telling you, these aliens are badass as fuck. Then he powers up, he does his transformation, his skin turns dark blue, and then he's coming at him, and boom. End of the episode. Come on! So overall, you guys probably know I love this episode. It might be my favorite episode so far. The only one I could think of that was close to this was maybe the episode where the Sea King gets defeated. That one was good. And the episode when Saitama and Genos fall was awesome. Because the animation, oh my god. But the animation in this episode was great too. Everything was great. Great setup for last week, the last episode. I'm so sad. Can't wait to see it. Like if you did, dislike if you did. Subscribe if you like my content. And I have an episode question for you guys today. Do you think that any other S-Class hero could handle, not the Melzargard guy, because we saw that. Do you think any other S-Class hero could handle Guibushba, the alien with psychic powers, or the Dominator of the Universe who took a punch from Saitama? And no spoilers if you guys read the manga, just, do you think anyone else could handle those two aliens besides Saitama? If you do, put in the comments below and put why. Thank you for watching, have an awesome day, see you guys later.